Hi guys, for this time I would like to talk about make your own photo frames, how you to make DIY picture frames using a Matterbox. So material needed to make DIY picture frames, there is will be number one picture frames molding. Uh, the Home Depot they sell it many choices. And number two, miter box with a hand saw, the salt as a set. Number three, clamps. Number four, wood glue. Number five, heavy duty stapler. Number six, light duty stapler or small nails for holding in the picture or cardboard. And seven, sawtooth picture hangers and hammers, a piece of cardboard cut from a cardboard box, and 150 grit sandpaper. And then there is the materials. Now, how to make DIY picture frames using a Matterbox. Step 1, set up your Matterbox. Even if you have got power tools, you will want to add a Matterbox to your DIY toolkits. For about $10 or less, you can check in Amazon. You can easily cut thin pieces of wood and molding without having to use power tool. Of course, a compound miter saw is much easier, but not everyone has a big or power tool accessible to them, right? Or even the space to house it. A miter box can easily be tucked away though. Plus, sometimes it is easier to use a Matterbox for a quick and easy little cut. Before you begin cutting, tightly clamp the Matterbox to a tabletop that is a sturdy, and maybe a dining room table, a sturdy workstation. Be sure the clamps don't get it in the way of the wood though. Place the picture frame molding against the miter box. There are three ways you can cut wood with a miter box. Position number one, cut the wood at a straight 90 degrees. Number position two, cut the wood at 45 degrees this way, like this. And number position three, cut the wood at 45 degrees. The first cut is usually at 45 degrees as shown. We'll be able to measure how wide we need to make the DIY picture frames. Step number two, measure how wide to cut your DIY picture frames. And then the side wide, for that one, when the cutting right side on the picture frames molding with the mirror box, line up this mark line, and with the edge of where the blade will cut, line up mark with edge of the cut line. And step number three, cut the right side of the picture frames. At the point, I was then ready to cut the other 45 degrees angle. This was the top piece of the picture frames. Since the picture frame molding can be a bit long, be sure to have someone support the longer side if you don't have a long to support it. Otherwise, it might be quite short through it. And then the sample of this you can buy also the mirror only, and you can cut it and then put you decorate with that one. This is for my son, will be for my son graduation. I just give you the sample. And then in the back way is like this. So this is a sample when I made it. They just put like Conrad with a little wood, and then put the glue on it in the back. And then step number 4, cut and glue the pieces of the DIY picture frames. That one, this is from the wood. At this point you should have all the pieces of the picture frame cut out. If you are cutting something square, all 4 pieces will be the same length. You are now ready to glue them together and then clamp them to dry. And then you can use the metal show also make a privacy window screen, because the idea is the same. Cut 4 pieces of wood using a metal box to create a frame. Only this window screen has layer of fabric glue over the wooden frame. It's very simple. This is the other frame what I am talking about. This one. This is my picture and my mom. It's in the back, so That's that one. You can also get a large picture frame from the frame fabric or anything else that is really pretty if they have size you need. Step number 6, cut out the pieces of a cardboard. I don't know about you, but I get so many packages in the mail that it should be a problem to find a spare box lying around from which to cut a piece of backing of your DIY picture frames. Using the checklist, I tried to shape the cut down automatically with a knife and put the cut packet. And step number 7, staple the DIY picture frame together. Once the picture frame has had time to dry, remove the clamp and turn it over. Use the staplers. I'm using these heavy duty staplers to sample the frame together at the corner for extra reinforcement. Then this and that one. Step number 8, attach picture hanger. And I like this one put in here in the back. So I like the picture hanger. They are less expensive because they are very forgiving even if you don't center them exactly. And they are super easy to attach with, and a hammer on the back. Remember to place one of the top and one side in the case you decide to later use your DIY picture frame in a different orientation later. Step number 9, sand smooth. So using 150 grit sandpaper, sand the custom picture frame paying particular attention to the corner where it can be a little sharp. If you got the glue on the wood and didn't wipe it off properly, be sure to sand it off if you can. Otherwise, if you apply wood stain over glue, it will leave blotchy spot. Just a helpful tips. Number 10, use a light duty stapler to secure the picture and cardboard. For this project, I didn't get glass cut, but you can easily head to local hardware store. Check your local listing for who offer this service. Not every home improvement store does. I did end up laminating my checklist so that I can reuse it over and over without having to remove the bag. To secure the bag, I use a light duty stapler to staple into the edge of the wood in the back, which was enough to hold the cardboard and checklist inside. The final DIY picture frame. I couldn't believe it. It was so easy to make. All those pieces of artwork that step in the closet can now be framed. I'm not professional framer, so who knows, it will be stretchy it properly, but this would be very good DIY solution for framing. This is my frame collection. This is me and my mom. This will be for my son when he graduate. Okay, this is for my kid, my daughter, my first year. I bought it in another store, so you can go to Amazon.com and they have the home for the glue and wood and molding. You can buy in Home Depot. And then this is the other one also for my collection frame, will be right here. And this one, this is for my son when she was little. This is the album. So next. This is my picture of the sun also, my kids. And this is my family picture. You're just hanging in the back. That is my son picture also when he was baby. This is my son picture also when he was middle school. And the other one, and you can buy also frame also for that one. Well, this is in the back also, you can put it, the art one. This is the frame you can buy at molding and at the Home Depot. That one also. This is the frame you can hang in the back like this. Okay guys, I have been enjoying my video. That is the tips how you make the frame. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.